Hey everybody, Bill and Deb.
Hi there.
Hey, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been about a week.
Yeah, it's been about a week. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Anyway, we thought we'd give you a quick update on what's been going on. And first thing I want to say, when we talked about my feeler not feeling good here a while back, we've been barraged with comments and emails and everything.
And that was nice of y'all.
Yeah, it's very, very nice. You have no idea how nice it is that people have, reached out to us, wishing for the best. And, I never really thought it was anything super serious, although I have had things start like this in the past, but it's been several years now.
It turned
into something
4
serious.
years ago, actually, this month.
Yeah, it did turn into something serious, and of course we're a little nervous about things like this when it pops up. But if you remember in the last video where we talked about how I've been feeling and everything, and I mentioned that I had this large cyst on the back of my neck, and even showed a photo of it. And when we talked about this here just a while back, mentioned that I was going to see the dermatologist. Now I do have it scheduled to be removed completely October 3rd, and then of course we head out October 9th for the Tiny House Adventures Rendezvous in Alabama. But I did get an appointment for them to at least look at it and see what they thought, and they decided to go ahead and lance it. At least do that right now. The quickest they'd be able to get me in to go ahead and remove it completely is still October the 3rd. So they lanced it, and when they lanced it, I'm not going to give you the gory details, but it was pretty, yeah.
Let's just say it was infected.
Yeah, and they told me, said it was definitely infected, and they drained off as much as they possibly could then. And anyway, they put a bandage over it, and they put me on some stronger antibiotics, and it still took me a bit to start feeling a little bit better. In fact, just in the last couple of days I've started feeling a little bit better now, and I think I'm going to live.
Well, we certainly hope so.
Yeah. Deb was getting a little nervous because every time she would look at it, and it's still a little, we're not going to show you any photos or anything.
It's still a little red.
Yeah, still a little red and purplish, she said.
He's been on antibiotics for almost a week.
Yeah, and these are some pretty stout ones.
So
now,
we're hoping for some really good, because they won't do anything if the infection's not cleared up.
Right, if the infection needs to be cleared completely up before they can take it off. But I've got a few more days. What is the date today?
Tomorrow you have 2 weeks from
2 weeks. So, well, I'm sure that because I am feeling a little bit better each day. The last 2 nights I slept really well. Well, the last night I slept really well.
You slept pretty good last night. You didn't wake me up.
Yeah. And things were getting, my blood sugars had started getting out of whack, and it's getting better now. So we're feeling pretty good about everything. I'm still not myself. I'm still a little weak, but I can do more now than I could then. Up until about 3 or 4 days ago, it was all I could do just to get up out of a chair, and then I had to have something I could grab a hold of, or I'd get real dizzy and everything. But that's pretty much gone now, just in the last 2 or 3 days, right?
Yes, seems to be.
You wouldn't be. You had that funny smile on your face.
Part of it could be, and we're playing with this just a little bitty bit, part of it could be because he has lost weight. I would roughly guess somewhere between 35 and maybe closer to 40 pounds he won't weigh.
I don't want to weigh because I like it when I weigh and then I've got this big surprise. He
was on 2 different blood pressure medications, and I've been checking his blood pressure, and we've decided to cut one out temporarily, just
experimenting. And
we're going back to our doctor Friday, so don't worry.
Yeah, and she has been checking my blood pressure. We have a blood pressure cup here, and
so far so good.
There hasn't seemed to be any difference there. But we're thinking that maybe I don't need both of them, and basically both of them are exactly the same. Just about everybody I know that's taking blood pressure medication is on lisinopril. and I happened to take 2 lisinopril 20s. And this dates way back to when we had a health insurance policy that wouldn't pay for 140, but they'd pay for 2 20s. Go figure. But this was from a long, long, long time ago. And one of these also, the doctor included hydrochlorothiazide in it. So it's lisinopril 20 plus hydrochlorothiazide, which is a water pill. Well, I got to wondering if maybe not only is my blood pressure dropping immensely now because I don't need the both, but maybe even though I drink tons of water, I always feel like here lately, I've been feeling like I'm kind of dehydrated. And, hydrochlorothiazide, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
HCTZ.
Yeah, HCTZ, or, you all know what that is. There's many of you out there that know what that is.
If you don't, good for you.
Just kind of experimenting, and I will say this, I'm still running to the bathroom. It's about as much as I did before when I was taking it. But I noticed that I don't feel dehydrated. I mean, there was a time there when I just couldn't get enough water no matter what. I mean, constantly. I mean, it was unreal. But I do drink a lot of water anyway because, water's better. In fact, just so you'll know, for about the last 2 years, about the only thing I drink is black coffee, unsweet tea, or water. And, except for that, because you're going to say, wait a minute, Bill, we've seen you drinking Fireball. Well, I've even cut way, 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 way back on that. I quit beer probably a year and a half ago. But I've had to cut way back on Fireball as well. So Deb now pretty much
I get the whole bottle. It's all mine.
Yeah. Yeah. And when she starts sipping on the stuff, she gets just a little on the bossy side.
Somebody needs to be the boss.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Anyway, enough of that.
Yeah.
I feel confident. I'm feeling better now. We've got a lot of things to do. We've got a couple of product reviews we need to do for y'all. And we know that these are things that people that live the kind of lifestyle that we live, I'm sure that you'll find these very interesting,
Yes.
These 2 product reviews that we got to do, and we're a little behind on that, but we're going to get caught up on that. Plus, show you a couple projects that we came up with while we're here, waiting to go, and we will show you what we're working on there when I get to where I feel comfortable around a table saw.
That might be prudent.
I want to keep all these, But anyway, enough of that. One more little thing we want to mention, and it's kind of funny, really.
It's funny but concerning in the same way. A lot of you know that last spring we had a little bit of a trademark scare.
We had a scammer.
A scammer.
Yeah.
So we decided to go through the proper channels and go to the U.S. government.
Yeah. And
trademark application, and we did it ourselves.
Right.
And that was last May. Well, when I did that, it said be sure and check back every 3 to 4 months and see the status of.
Right.
Well, when we were in Indiana, I got a phone call one evening, and I grabbed Bill out of the circle of friends and said, come here and talk to this lady with me. And basically, she was trying to scam us.
Yeah, and she swore up and down that she worked for the U.S. government, the main office there, and even rattled off something real fast. Go to this such and such website, blah, 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 blah. And here again, she had that call center accent, if you know what I'm saying.
So, anyway, about last week...
We blew that off as a scam.
Yes. Last week, I pulled up the computer because I thought, well, let's go ahead and check on it, check our status. So I went to the government website and put in my security number, and it popped up, and it said, right now we are working on the applications that were applied for in November of 2022. So we applied in May of 23.
Yeah, so they haven't even had a chance to look at ours yet,
no.
the U.S. government.
So lo and behold, and I'm sure Bill will get you a picture of this, but lo and behold, when we checked our mail, we had a letter in the mail that looks like, and you'll see a picture of it, it looks like...
It looks real.
It looks like an invoice.
Right.
And it looks like it's from the Trademark Association. You know, they tried to copy as much as they could. And it says, I had 14 days to send them a check for $1,280.
Yeah.
Well, I already paid for my application.
Right.
So I knew that wasn't right. And I had just checked the few days before, and I knew they hadn't even got to mine yet. So, Bill, and there's no phone number on this.
No. That's what I asked Deb first. I said, do you see a phone number anywhere? She says, no. And I said, well, do you see an address? And she said, yeah, there was an address.
There's an address.
So I went into Google, and it's, it took about 5 seconds. And I typed in the name of this company with the address, and man, you would not believe all the scam alerts, boom, 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 that popped up, probably 6, 7 in a row, all talking about this.
So I guess
this very thing.
If you're trying to apply for a trademark, don't fall for this stuff.
Yeah, don't fall for that baloney.
This looks like, oh my gosh, I need to come up with $1,280, which, isn't in the bank.
Right. Or in my pocket.
So what the heck?
Right. So anyway, we just thought that was kind of funny. Thought we'd share it with you.
Yeah.
It's just a shame that,
it is a shame.
You've got these kind of scammers out there. But this address they're using, it's probably a little box somewhere in some kind of a, storefront is probably what it is. And anyway.
Just beware.
Yeah.
Don't take anything for face value.
Yeah. Don't fall for it.
Don't fall for it.
Of course, we've already been trying. This will make the third attempt.
Third or fourth.
Yeah, of trying to be scammed. So we've learned to smell a rat pretty quick when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Wait a minute.
But anyway, I feel fairly confident. A lot of people were worried about, if we was going to be able to come to the rendezvous and going to be able to do this and do that. And there's no reason for that. I think I'm finally on the mend. But I'll tell you what, this has been a strange month. It's been weird, up and down. But I think I'm on the road now, so everything should be fine. And we certainly do appreciate all the folks reaching out to us. I'm slowly feeling better each day, like I said a minute ago. And Deb's kind of giving me that, like when I'm walking towards her and stuff, she's kind of giving me the, that extra once over.
No.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because I'm, continue to lose weight.
Yes. You're so funny.
And that makes my day. It really does. It makes my day. Anyway, we're going to get back to regular content. The next video will be regular content from this point forward. But we just wanted to let you know that we appreciate people reaching out to us. I think that everything is going to be fine now. We both think so. This thing on the back of my neck doesn't look quite as angry as it did a couple of days ago. Antibiotics are kicking in. I continue to lose weight. My energy's starting to come back. Slowly but surely.
And I appreciate the people that have contacted me about the paintings.
Yeah.
I've still got a few left, and this has inspired me to paint new, so there might be new ones in there.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all kinds of little odds and ends things are happening, but regular content is coming back soon.
Yes.
Okay? And looking forward to seeing all the new folks at the upcoming rendezvous. This is Bill and Deb with I Ride Tiny House Adventures. And we're not camping.
We are living.
Y'all get out there and do some living, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.